Hey, what's going on, y'all? Big Sarge here, host of the Attention to Orders podcast. It's Friday. I know everybody out there getting a drink on or whatever the case may be, relaxing. And for those of y'all who live in Texas, some of y'all got y'all mask off now. You're happy. You get to take your mask off. You're cool with that. And you like, hey, look, we're open. We're not all the way open just yet, but if you're around me, please keep your mask on and social distance. I don't have time to be trying to catch no case for nothing. All right, look, I know I look rough and fix my hat. Later on this week, no, wait, well, this week is almost up. So tomorrow or Sunday, I have a major announcement to make, and I'm going to tell you all what's going on and the reason why I look like this. Hey, look, y'all see I got me a banner. That's right, man. Look, this LLC mindset thinking took me through the roof. Okay, I didn't plan on doing this because Prairie View is getting ready to play, and the Rockets are getting ready to play, and I still have articles that I need to write. So I need to be working right now at almost 8:30 p.m. on a Friday night. That's going to probably take me all the way through. As the Rockets play, yeah, yeah, they're going to be on late, and then we got to wait on the Zoom call. So it's going to take me way into the morning. But I had to get on here. I had to. I had to go live. I had to do attention to orders because, well, one, let me just go ahead and get to it. It feels like every week I'm coming on here talking about teachers. Every week I'm coming on here talking about educators. One time we was talking about how a forensic science teacher was talking bad and said that Breonna Taylor Breonna Taylor basically murdered herself. And then we came back with another teacher who made kids in the 8th grade write, if I was a slave, what would I write to people who live back in Africa? You got a law professor at Georgetown saying that her students, the students that she has in her law classes, the lowest ones are black students, even though she only had one black student in her class this semester. But she says they tend to, come in on the lower level. And then you have this teacher who made this baby dig out feces with his hand because the toilet was stopped up. I come on here every week. If you follow me on social media, you know how much I love my grandbabies. I got one set of grandkids in Jacksonville, Florida, and one set of grandkids in Hawaii. If I ever get that phone call that a teacher has made my grandbabies stick their hands in the commode and dig out boo-boo, dig out if I ever find out who that person is, y'all might as well put money on my books. Y'all might as well give me, Mila says that crazy people eat graham crackers and apple juice together. And I love graham crackers and apple juice together. It's weird. Am I crazy? I may be. But if they if I ever get a phone call that a teacher made my grandbaby stick their hands in a commode and dig out feces, fecal matter, toilet paper with their bare hands, they ain't gonna be good, y'all. It ain't gonna be good. So, and I'm trying to stay calm as I can. I want us to just have a conversation here because I was upset about it, and I was really, really upset about it. And I don't like to talk when I'm angry. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we're going to talk about that a little bit more on what I have going on coming up in May. But, I'm trying to make sure that I control my triggers. I'm trying to make sure that I can control myself so I don't get as upset. But I don't understand what's going on with these dumbass educators. And you know what the problem is? The problem is this ain't something that's new. This is something that has been happening. You know what why it's so new to so many? Because it's going viral. These teachers been this way. These teachers been treating these minority students like this. It's just coming to the forefront now, and everybody's seeing it now because we have social media and people have cell phones. Any type of electronic apparatus that they use to get that type of stuff out. So it's not new. It's just being reported. Side note, I put this out earlier on social media, but I'm going to say it again. Hey, dear racist people who get caught saying racist stuff. Dear racist people who get caught either doing racist stuff or saying racist stuff. Hey, just apologize. Just say I'm sorry. I messed up and move on. I don't need to hear that your brother-in-law is a youth pastor. I don't need to hear that your mama gave little black kids grapes back in the day. I don't need to hear that your mama, sister's, uncle's, daddy's little stepbrother gave 2 black kids a ride home after practice. I don't need to hear all that. Because character is what you are when no one is looking. So when ain't nobody looking, you're racist. But when you get caught, I'm not racist. This guy says that he called kids the N-word because his blood sugar was low. And for black people, y'all know, he said the sugars. The sugars cause him to say that. The sugars cause him to say the N-word. And I'm saying to myself, what? The sugars? Because you needed a candy bar? Candy bar make you say the N-word. Well, hell, I must have grew up with a whole bunch of people who had diabetes, aka the sugars. I must have grew up with a lot of people who had low blood sugar because I heard that word. Now I'm starting to feel bad for the people that lived during my generation earlier on, when I was younger. Oh Lord, they got the sugars. Because that's what he said, right? And while I'm there, oh my God, I said that I was not going to be loud. I said that I wasn't going to put a lot of bass in my voice. So I'm going to try to say this as calmly as I can. Hold on, I got something I do right quick. Y'all give me 1 second. Because I want to say this before I get off of here. I got 2 quick things I want to say. 1, I don't care about the royal family. I wasn't going to say nothing about it, but I feel like I need to tell you all, I don't give a damn about the royal family. I don't care. You know what? If I want to know if I want to know anything about the royal family, I'll go back to when Christopher Columbus got lost and landed here and what they did. I don't care. The royal family has been racist since the beginning of time. The royal family has been racist, and I don't care. Because the royal family can't do nothing for me. Do I feel bad that Meghan and Harry had to go through that? Of course I do. I don't feel like anybody should have to go through racism. But by the same token, I don't care. Prince Charles, whatever, the Queen, none of that affects me at all, period. So I don't care. Let me tell you the bigger problem that I have. Oprah Winfrey. Because now all of a sudden Oprah has become this media darling again. And everybody's like, oh, Oprah did a great job. And Oprah, and Oprah got paid what, $7 to $9 million. Oprah is the best. Well, when's she gonna do this interview about Harvey Weinstein? When's she gonna do this documentary or this docu-series or this movie or this interview about Harvey Weinstein? When is that going to happen? When she does that, when Oprah Winfrey does a docu-series or documentary or Netflix movie or straight to own or Tyler Perry Studios, whenever she does something that talks about Harvey Weinstein and how much of a despicable human being he is, When Oprah does that, hey, call me, let me know. We'll talk then. But I don't care about what she did the other night. I don't care about the interview that she did. Because, like I said, one, I don't care about the royal family. And two, Oprah Winfrey is a hypocrite. Don't nobody want to say it. I'll say it. Hell, America still owes me a Black History Month gift from last month. So I'm going to go ahead and take that right now in March. I don't care because Oprah and Gayle are hypocrites. Sarge, you cannot say that about one of our national treasures. Okay. Oprah went through all of that to drag Michael Jackson's name through the mud, and she ended up getting in trouble for that because a lot of that she did was lies. She went out of her way to drag Michael Jackson, but hasn't said a word. She hasn't done anything production-wise when it comes to Harvey Weinstein. But I guess that's what they say when they tell you, hey, you don't where you eat, right? I'm about to take this break. When I come back, I got to go out on the Article 15. And I got an Article 15 that's going to make y'all be like, wait, what? We'll be back. Hey, welcome back. You tune into the Attention to Orders podcast. I'm your host, Big Sarge. And for those of you all who are just tuning in, you missed me talk about how much Oprah is a hypocrite. I don't care that she did the movie. I don't care that she did the interview with Meghan and Prince Harry. I don't care because one, I don't care about the royal family. And two, I think that she's just a hypocrite because I ain't seen nothing about Harvey Weinstein. At least let me know. If it's something that works, then let me know, Oprah. Reach out to me. Let me know. Shoot it through Tyler Perry. Let Tyler Perry tell us what's going on. All right. I'm going to share my screen for this one, y'all. Hold on for 1 second. Give me just 1 second because y'all need to see this. All right. All my Vietnam veterans, welcome home. Germany, good night. All my active duty military personnel that's downrange, good night. It is now time for Big Sarge's Article 15. Yahoo. Thank you. You're not going to get the Article 15 because of the brilliant work that you did. But there's 10 people that I cannot just name right off the bat that's about to get this work. Oh, Yahoo, thank you for dropping this in my lap on a Friday night when I know that I am in need of an alcoholic beverage, when I know that I am in need of a spirit. Let me share this with you all because I want you all to see this as well. Y'all see this? It says, Black Power Rankings, Sunken Place Edition. 10 Black folks who've lost the most since Donald Trump left office. Let me read that again. According to Yahoo, Black Power Rankings, Sunken Place Edition. 10 Black folks who've lost the most. I was about to say who lost their damn minds since Donald Trump left office. All right. It says, check out all the Black folks who came out of the woodwork to support Trumpism and now looking mighty thirsty. Pastor Darrell Scott is under investigation by the FBI. Candace Owens is trying to launch a talk show that will probably rival the Magic Hour. Side note, that was horrible. The Magic Hour, Magic Johnson's talk show, it was horrible. Imagine. I'm not going to do it. All right. Stacey Dash is now doing a celebrity apology tour, and I use the term celebrity generously. What do all these people have in common? They're all Black folks who came out of the woodwork to suckle on the teat of Trumpism for 4 years, and now that the pump is dry, they're looking mighty thirsty, which got me to thinking, with Trump out of office, there are a lot of former Black supporters scrambling for relevance or a reboot, and we should probably compile a list maybe even a top 10 ranking. So it says, in addition to our anonymous committee members, I'm scrolling down a little bit. We have my conspirator in chief, Marcus Farrell, former director of African American outreach for Bernie Sanders and co host of podcast Clickbaity, the national columnist Eli Mistel, podcaster Ben Dixon, and uh, Howard University professor Dr. Niambi Carter. How do we do our Black Power rankings? Our SCOT rating, named after the GOP's resident racism apologist. I'm sorry, y'all. Senator Tim Scott, for whom woke supremacy, which isn't a thing, has apparently killed more people than white supremacy, which is very much a thing. All right, this is how they categorize it. All right, this is how they categorize it. A sellout. You have to have some stated beliefs that you comprise in order to align yourself with Trump. Conservatives collectively acknowledge you are on the side of Trump. Outrageous. You have to have made at least one public self-loathing, a historical or racist comment in support of Trump or the GOP. Trump, your right wing blow up has to coincide with the Trump rise. All right, so first, we're gonna go from 10 to 1. Former Trump HUD Secretary Dr. Ben Carson. You know what? I think Dr. Ben Carson should have just been on here because, have y'all heard it? Did y'all ever hear his wife sing the national anthem? Number 9, Paris Denard, GOP national spokesperson and director of Black Media. Number 8, Van Jones. That's interesting. Hey, look, I'm sorry. Let me tell you all. Let me be totally transparent with y'all. I have not seen this list. I seen the article and I said, hey, look, I have not seen this list. Van Jones. Hey, look, he gonna cry in the car. I know Van Jones gonna cry in the car because he's a crier. I know Van Jones is gonna cry in the car. And once again, this is the hold on. Let me make sure I got the name of this list again. It is the Black Power Ranking Sunken Place Edition. So once again, number 10 is Ben Carson. Number 8 is Paris Denard. Number 10 is Ben Carson. Number 9 is Paris Denard. Number 8 is Van Jones. Number 7, Kanye West. They got Kanye West. You know what? Kanye West did make himself look really, really stupid when he went to the White House. He was hanging all on him, and he damn near called him his daddy. Number 6, Pastor Darrell Scott. Hey, if y'all ever get a chance, you need to research this guy. He's hilarious only because he don't think he's wrong. Even when they had to evict him out of the house that he had been bootleg living in for like a year and a half and didn't want to pay, just do your research right here. Stacey Dash, no ma'am, sorry. When it up, it all falls down. Number 5, Ice Cube. Oh, wait, let's stop right there. Ice Cube is on the Sunken Place? Now, there's going to be some people that's going to come after me on this because there's a lot of supporters of Ice Cube who still love Ice Cube, and I got it. Don't get me wrong. I like O'Shea too. O'Shea Jackson, I like him. I like his music. I like pretty much everything he's done. I can see why he landed at number 5 because of you do not wait until the last minute to try and to present a plan to a party that has already seen the plan and has been presented the plan from an actual group who took the time out to do all the research. All you did was took the same plan that these people put together that the Republicans said no about, and then you presented it to them. And because they were in search of the black vote, they was like, oh, let's take a look at this platinum plan. Ain't that what it was called? Yes, the platinum plan, which was a plan that was already put together by a group of African Americans that presented this to the Republicans 2 years prior. And they was like, And then here you come along thinking that you're doing something by presenting this plan that you stole from somebody else that you couldn't even articulate when you were asked about it. So I can see why you made number 5. Number 4, Diamond and Silk. Hey, when I first seen Diamond and Silk, right? I always thought that they were like, when I seen Silk, y'all know, because it's almond milk named Silk, right? And then I was like, no, wait a minute, hold on. Then I was like, well, maybe they trying to put themselves through college, because Diamond and Silk is a name that I definitely know I heard from 2 individuals when I was trying to help pay for medical school. Some of you all will get that. You know, when I was trying to help pay or contribute to the scholarship fund of Diamond and Silk, not these 2 ladies, but there was a Diamond and a Silk that I helped contribute to their scholarship funds to become doctors, which is really weird, because I know they say it takes you about 10 years to become a doctor. But it shouldn't take you 10 years to get out of it shouldn't take you 10 years to get out of community college, does it? I digress. Hold on. Where's number 3? Wait a minute, hold on. So number 5 is Ice Cube. Number 4 is Diamond and Silk. Maybe they're 4 and 3. And then Candace Owens. Candace is really interesting. And the reason why Candace is so interesting, because, well, one, she did the exact same thing that Daryl Scott did as far as living in a place that didn't want to pay the rent, and then got mad when they told her it was time to pay the rent. I think this was in DC, if I'm not mistaken. Also, Candace Owens says that there is no such thing as racial discrimination. Black people just need to get over it. Black people are crazy. They just need to get over it. And I'm saying to myself, but you got a check for racial discrimination. The NAACP helped you get a $35,000 check for racial discrimination when you were younger, but now all of a sudden it don't exist no more. Candace irks my nerves. Oh, Lord, she irks my nerves. And number 1, God rest his soul, Herman Cain. Does a bull have feathers? I know y'all remember that, right? I know y'all remember when Herman Cain said, does a bull have feathers? And it started to flap. Y'all don't remember that? God rest his soul. Hey, Herman Cain was the one who said that he wasn't afraid or COVID didn't exist, right? And then he ended up passing away from COVID. It's really weird. I got a question before I get up out of here. If you had to put somebody on this Black people sunken place list, if you could add some names, who would it be? I'm going to tell you whose name I would add. If I added somebody to this top 10 list, it would be former Sheriff David Clark. That man irks my nerves. He still irks my nerves. David Clark, I'm not going to go off on a tangent. David Clark irks my nerves. Know who else I think should be on here? Y'all remember Martin Luther King III tried to slide in and get in with Trump, and then, he tried to get himself up out the paint, but we still remember. You should be on the Sunken Place edition too. Ray Lewis, definitely. Jim Brown. Y'all remember they went to because I wrote a whole article about that. Y'all remember they went to the Trump Tower when former, I don't call him president anymore. I can't because of what happened on January 6th. Y'all remember when they went to the Trump Tower to talk to Trump? Yeah. I ain't seen nothing that whatever they were supposed to do and was supposed to happen, it didn't happen. John Gray. Only because you didn't stop the idiots from around the table when they were saying, when they were praising Trump, when all the when a lot of black pastors got together, you didn't say nothing. You just allowed it to happen, and then you just looked and gained off the fame. I understand though, because you was like, hey, y'all need to hurry up because I got a meeting with somebody. Uh-huh. Yeah, I understand, John Gray. Oh, Steve Harvey. You definitely was in the sunken place and you've never recovered. It's okay though. You you probably don't even remember, do you? It's kind of like the whole pageant thing. You just don't remember, right? I'm out.